Hi, now this is 9 months post knee replacement, and it's starting to get a bit difficult to report what's happening because actually life is a bit more back to normal and it's not really knee replacement dominant anymore, which is really quite cool because it always has been for the last few years. So what have I achieved this month? My biggest achievement this month was a 75-kilometer bike ride. Now, I had to go back into my archives a long way to work out whether I'd ever gone that far before. And I think we're going back about 12 years. And I actually don't know that it was as far as 75 kilometers. So I think me and this knee replacement might well be breaking new ground that I did not even achieve when I had my own knee, which is pretty cool. Also, I have been back up Forest Hill and I did not need the walking poles, and I was faster than I had been with the walking poles. So that is a bonus as well. And finally, my work. It has been just slightly nuts. Really high demand for customers, lots and lots of massage, lots and lots of personal training. And I have managed to knock out 4 personal training sessions and 6 massages in one day. Now that is like a double day. A 6 massage day would be considered to be full-time. 1 day full-time massage therapist, heavy load. So I'm pretty chuffed that I've managed to do that. It's not something I like to do. It's not something I want to do all the time. But I'll tell you one thing, I could not have done that before this knee replacement. So that's another bonus. So really, the knee is not really dominating my life anymore. I walk perfectly normally. I don't really think about it. In fact, I have to actually explain it because it's not obvious anymore that I have a knee replacement. So I have to actually point that out to people when there are certain things that I can't do. Now, there's one thing I still can't do, and I think it will always elude me, and that is sitting down, kneeling on the floor and sitting back on my feet. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do that, which is a bit of a bummer, but here's what I can do. There's a few other things that I've also figured out that I can do. Getting in and out of a car one leg at a time. The twisting action. I've been able to look at what's on the bottom of your shoe. And all those sorts of things, or even sitting cross-legged. This always used to give me bother, and one of the last questions I asked the physio when I departed my last session last month was, would it ever stop hurting, the twisting? And he said yes, it would just take a wee while, and he was right. So there's nothing really too much that's actually giving me any bother anymore, apart from this can't sit on my feet. But I don't think I'm ever going to be able to, because I just don't think it's going to bend that far. Well, here is what the pull my leg up behind me quad stretch looks like, left and right leg. You know, it does feel like there is a little bit of improvement on those quad stretches, grabbing my foot, but there's still a difference between left and right. But I do think it is still improving gradually. I do a lengthy stretch routine in the pool after I swim. I find that's the easiest place to get a stretch, and this is really the only way I can stretch it. I'll show you what I do. It is quite obvious that I still have some power imbalance between left and right leg, but it is improving. I can activate this hamstring better, but I'm still only on relatively light weights to try and balance out my squats, which means that I have to really concentrate really hard and make sure my left and my right leg are activating the same, and I'm not leaning too far over on one side. But all things told, I really can't complain. At 9 months, I would say you stop really thinking about the knee replacement and it doesn't dominate your life anymore, and that you have started to get back on with your life. So, excellent. news. So if you're in the knee replacement journey so far, do be very patient, because from an athlete's point of view, it's taken me this long to get to the point where I'm really not noticing it. It's not giving me issues, but I still haven't got the full power back, and that's going to take me a while longer. I am on 9 months, and it's only another 12 weeks or so, and I have my 1-year follow-up. This journey is massive. So just bear that in mind if you're on your own knee replacement journey.